Good morning, Mama. I'm Richard Mapas, and we are the group 2 together with my groupmates Giselle Kalimpo and Mabel Galaw. And we are assigned to tackle about the topic use and access common business tools and technology, maintain business tools and technology, and business tools and technology. Business tools and technology has 4 dimensions: the digital frontline, business capabilities and transformation, technology backbone, and technology domains. Business technology and capabilities. Emerging technologies are accelerating digital transformation, requiring business process development and forward-looking governance. Business capabilities are the key to business development and optimal use of technology. The digital frontline. Digitization provides new business opportunities and requires consistent design thinking in how to face customers, partners, and employees in a network omni-channel world. Customer experience is at the heart of all digital phase activities. Technology backbone. The technology backbone consists of all information technology system and processes that support the conduct of business operation through the management of enterprise and business application as well as the end user service. And the last one is the technology domains. Technology domains is present in many areas of business today. Often this technology is outside the influence of the traditional CIO and technology function. And there are the 4 types of data, security, and infrastructure. The product technology, business process technology, operational technology, and customer interfacing technology. The customer interfacing technology provides the gateway for interaction with your customers. It is often the technology within your products that provides the real value to customers. This can be banking products, electronic goods, and professional service to name few. The next is product technology. Product technology is the area of a company products which can be operated, monitored, and or interfaced remotely and can interact with its environment 24/7. Only the technology component of the products that meet this criteria can be seen as product technology, not the whole product itself. Operational technology. Operational technology contains all information system used for managing, operating, and monitoring automatic systems. Many previously low-tech or even manual operations today start with an information technology-enabled check what used to be a purely manual operation in how assisted by operational technology such as a laser-assisted wheel alignment machine. And the last one is the business process technology. Business process technology are systems used for managing business processes and executing business transactions. Systems that support day-to-day business operation. Classic example of business process H are the enterprise resources planning and customer relationship management system used in organization. The process of business is technology. Business leaders must embed a culture of cooperation within the organization so that technology management skills are fully applied across all business units. A traditional technology department can no longer act as the only gatekeeper to an organization's technology. In many organizations, the cooperation between the business and technology functions is not optimal and could enable greater business outcomes.
Chapter 2: Use and access common business tools and technology. All business employ a range of equipment and technology to complete their task. Any access that age or facility that organization are achieving its state goals or objective can refer to a business tool. A firm may employ a variety of tools of differing sizes, complexity, risk, and significance of the running of organization. Tools that are big and heavy include stove, refrigerators, vehicles, and freezer. Contrarily, business technology refers to a software or hardware utilized to carry out duties and workplace. Business use a variety of business tools and technology. Workers should obtain the necessary training to use device. Example of common business tools: mobile telephone, landline, telephone, scanners, photocopiers, notebook, order-taking handhelds, laser pens, keyboards, brochure, information, knowledge, facsimile, manuals, software, email, and business website. Portable and attractive tool, this states that the item is portable and probably does not have fixed location. It also states they are attractive, meaning they could be target for theft and exhibition used. Significant small item. This is similar as items are small so they can be easily lost and they are significant to the business. Significant small tools. It is important to note that the tools are first, present an investment to a business. Second, require control as their use or loss can present a significant cost to the business. Third, will generally require training to prevent damage to user or the business. Fourth, are attractive in terms of cost and can be attractive to a potential thief. Lastly, are often portable so they can susceptible to damage and looks as the direct result of their probability and the exact location of tool at any time may not be known. Finding the tools. The register. As these items are portable, there needs to be a register of the tools that are owned and available within the business. The register will be needed sufficient information to ensure the tools are located and identifiable, thereby ensuring the correct tool is identified. Description. Rules can be established for the various types of assets that the description could be include one or more of the following. First, brand or manufacturing, model or name, purchase date, supplier, warranty expire date, purchase price, department, physical location, serial number, asset number, color, and lastly is the warranty responsibility. Other non-attached items that form the tools such as cables, power supply, lens, memory cards. Storing the details. There are various methods of record business tools details. The simplest is the paper approach where all the details are recorded in a book or an asset register. This can be stored under the control of officer of the business. Spreadsheets are excellent tools to record the requirement details. Storage location. There are many places that can be used to store an item. A desk, drawer, cupboard, storage locker, or a cabinet. The location needs to be identifiable so that there can be ascertained as tools correct storage location. Proper ways of using business tools. Business tools plays an important role in meeting the business objectives. Many business tools are present a possible non-business use that should be considered when allowing access. The example or simplest example is the telephone. There are a wide range of tools to limit practices, but they need to carefully plan, implement, and communication to ensure the objective of the business are comprised. Telephone can be a call bearing when certain numbers are not available, for example, international or mobile numbers. This means that executives can make international calls while others cannot. Overriding codes can be made to manager that allows them to make any call from any telephone. Agreement can be created that allow of personal access to a set level. Internet presents a wide range of opportunity to misuse and abuse resources. Business website. A well-managed site will often have approval process that will hide any changes to site until they have been vetted and approved by any person. Software. Where software is distributed on portable media, it will be installed on the various computers and stored. It may never be needed again, but should be required that hardware, the desk or similar must be accessible as well as the associated password or installed case. Social networking. Sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram can be assessed for a business, but they can also be a liability. Telephone. A landline telephone can be a restrict to local calls if necessary, and they usually unlimited access. Lastly is the email. This is very similar to landline requirements. It may be possible to assume that can use an email system, but different programs present different challenges. This is also the consideration of email etiquette and how some email will reflect on a business. The efficiency refers to our ability to achieve the desired result or outcomes within an acceptable time frame and reasonable effort.
Maintain business tools and technology. Record keeping and monitoring of business tools. Each tool has to be monitored and controlled for a various reasons. It is important to know who has the tool so that it can be located the need arise. If the tool is to be used for a set period, there needs to be a process that should be followed to get the tool back. Companies need to be develop a procedure to allocate the tool to a user and record the date or time that is unexpected back. Damage. Companies should create rules and responsibilities for tools that are damaged as a result of a negligent behavior by the user. Some businesses will have insurance and others will be willing to accept the damage as it is not a common event and may not occur at all. Security tools in storing business tools. The storage requirements for each tools must be considered. There is physical space that will be needed for the tool and any other items. There is the security trade-off. The more secure and more accessible and more difficult it is to be accessed, the less secure and more accessible. Management will need to be determined that level of security required and the resources that are to be devoted to the security. The simplest tool is a document that controls the use and access to the tool. The cheapest is a book that records all the relevant information and has to be signed on access and use of the tool. There are other security tools include a selection of the following: password, swipe card access, security cameras, and lockable access. Number 1 is password. Computer systems can have passwords protection to restrict access. When considering access to knowledge or information, users can have a security access attached to their login profiles. Number 2, swipe card access. Access to the tools can be controlled by use of swipe cards. Systems can be record each person that access the storage area and also the users that take the tools from the storage location. This has a higher cost than a paper approach but provides greater flexibility and of course does not rely on a person to check the item in or out. Number 3 is security cameras. This can record and handling use of the tool in the area as well as recording access. It may be that many people will need to access the area where the tool is kept. A security camera can record who actually uses or even touches the tool and how they use it. The presence of the camera also acts as a motivation to staff to ensure that they treat the business tool in an appropriate manner, as they know they will be recorded and can be held responsible for their actions. Number 4. Lockable access. Locks can be used to prevent access and to enhance the possibility of the tool being available for later use. Audits. Audits is a refer to the assessment of the process that are in place on how the business tools are monitored, controlled, and used. The audit process can be the start of a sequence of events that may result in retaining, replacing, or disposing of the assets. The audit process should be a standard management process and not seen as an exception. Although it is responsible to dictate time periods for this process for every business, it would be highly unlikely that the time between audits is longer than 1 year. Information as a tool. Information is an important business tool in a modern organization. Like the other tools, it needs protection from unauthorized use and access. It needs maintenance, as information that is old or outdated may useless and even dangerous. Information has a shelf life aspects or age characteristics. It may be easy to see that telephone is old and has limited functionality, but is virtually impossible to determine without any other details that a piece of information is old. Applications. This is where the information is disclosed. Various privacy acts and controls can impose penalties for the business and individuals for acts that breach the act. Computer programs have had to be changed to hide information about guests staying in the hotel, as it was deemed that not all employees needed to be see the guest telephone's number. Maintenance. Most business tools require some type of maintenance, ranging from the simple in-house operation in complete machine service that requires technicians. Maintenance is the process of preparing a tool for operation and ensuring that it is in a suitable operating condition to minimize the possible failure. House maintenance. The most common type of maintenance required for all business tools relate to supply and consumables. These are the items or materials that the tools consumes during its normal operations. Copies consumes paper and toner. Facsimile machines consumes paper and toner. And there are many others. Repairs. The repair process returns a faulty tool into an operational conditions. Something is broken on the tool and the repair process makes the machine functional again. Unlike maintenance, repairs are not predictable and cannot be planned. There may also be an element of time pressure, as the tool is not available and it may be needed. Repairs could be considered as simple as replacing the batteries in the cameras to the complete replacement of the tool, because the required repairs are not economically feasible. Who does the repair? If a machine does require repair, there is a need of a second maintained of the relevant service authority. This can be the toll register, or alternately a list of authorized repairs can be kept. Contact names, numbers, and people can be recorded. A database in Excel can be kept that will allow the relevant people to be contact and arrangement made. Repair versus maintenance. In most cases, repairs imply some immediacy when actions need to be taken promptly to ensure the tool is in working order. In other cases, repair may not be immediate and tools are still serviceable, although not as efficient before the damage. Maintenance and repair without a time pressure component can be arranged to suit the needs of the business and match with the time available for service repair types. Users may be willing to suffer some inconvenience in return to use of the tool. Establish an expert. Usually, this means allocating the responsibility of the machine to a single person who has authority to spend the company's money on service calls and other items. They will often be versed in wider range of activities on tools and the others. Cleaning. By routinely cleaning and maintaining equipment, you can prevent problems and fault occurring. There are some maintenance processes you can do yourself to keep the equipment you use in good working order. For example, you can routinely clean your keyboard, monitor, mouse by using a damp cloth or other cleaning materials such as wipes. Fault recording for the business. It may be useful to maintain a record of fault types of use when deciding on future of a machine. Repeating faults may indicate that a tool is used being its specifications and that a more robust model is required. Fault repeating may also indicate that the repair process has fixed the symptoms, paper jumping but not the cause, which is faulty pick-up roller in the paper bin. Some companies do not maintain records of faults but only action taken, and they may not investigate for a deeper problem. Details of the faults are helpful for technicians to arrive at the solution faster. In this case, detail mean issue details. Some manufacturers have a standard form that is designed to ensure the correct and most complete data in collecting and enable the problem to be solved as soon as possible. This include details such as employee's name, contact details, email address, sequence of events, assets name, model, finance officer, problem description, service contact number, serial number of machine, urgency of the problem, and the access hours.